Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Zielonka. So in the last episode I think we put some parsnips in that field there, and this field got planted with the sorghum. Didn't realise, but we've missed a few little bits down each edge. Not that that's going to be a huge amount of crop that's missing, but in this episode we're going to have to get rid of the weeds in there. I think it's the only field we've got with weeds. So we can handle that with our own little weeder, which is on one of the tractors, and obviously this Massey has still got the row crop tyres on. Not that it should matter at this stage. So I don't think I'm going to have much to do in this episode. As I say, we've planted the red beet up there, and we've planted the parsnips over there. We're going to buy a carrot field, which is at the top. We're going to buy this potato field at some point. So for now, the only thing really that we can do is go and check on our wood production. Maybe chop some more trees down. Get some more wood into the sawmill. So let me just drop this weeder off here. Actually, what have I dropped off? There we go. And we'll use the Fiat to go and do the wood and move some pallets if we've got any pallets made. So we'll just set a worker off in this field doing the weeding. Might actually use coarseplay for it. They are small weeds, I've checked, so we're going to be alright with this weeder. Don't any more weeding fails. Might be worthwhile getting a crop sprayer. But we haven't really got the money for that at the moment. Not until we make our first piano, at least. So we're set up here. This field, create job. Okay, so it's picked up the field. Do we want to do 2 headlands? We can do 2 headlands, I suppose. It won't really matter. So we'll just generate that. Set that off. And then we'll get into the Fiat. I need to drop this weight off, actually. Put it on the back. I'm gonna no, we'll need to take the pallet forks. I was thinking about leaving the pallet forks, but we're gonna need those for moving the pallets of planks. I think we'll also have some fertilising to do in this field as well, so once the weeding's done, we'll probably set it off doing fertilising and any other fields that need done as well. So we'll head over to the sawmill and I'll just see you when we get there. Okay, so we're coming up here on our sawmill, and it looks like we've got 5 pallets of planks, which is nice to see, I suppose. So we'll get those loaded up first. Let's do a proper job of parking the trailer. I'm not sure how many planks it takes to build a piano. We'll only find that out when we go over there, I suppose. Ooh, don't want to knock those over. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll just get some more trees cut down, get those brought over into the sawmill, and then we'll head off and drop these off with the piano shop. I think it's called a piano shop. I don't really know what else you would call it. Starting to get quite a nice little pile of wood chips as well. Don't think there's any other productions other than just selling them that I can use wood chips for. If you know, let me know in the comments, and I'll see about bringing that into the game. Ooh. So I'll have to see about replanting, putting some more trees back at some point. But I can't remember how much the tree planter is, whether I can afford it or not. I don't really want to chop down these oak trees. They're a bit of a pain to sort out. So I'll just go for these sort of things, the pines and these aspens. So I am hoping as well, now that I've finished work for Christmas, to get some more live streaming done. So if you hopefully it might not all be Farming Simulator live streams as well. I'm kind of hoping I can get the people off the Grey Man channel to do some Snow Runner or something like that. I think it'd be good just to try some different games. I mean, I really enjoy Snow Runner, and I think it's a much better game in multiplayer mode. So we'll see how that goes. But if not, we'll be doing plenty of live streaming, I think. Or I want to do it, even if I'm just doing it on my own. But I think live streaming is better in multiplayer. Right, so I've got quite a few trees there, so I think I'll just get these in for now. We could also look at doing some contracts today as well. I noticed there's a field over there. I think it looks like a wheat field or something. So maybe let me see how I'm going to do this. I just do it like that. That's better. Don't quite know what happened there to my forks. There we go. I think I've got it better now. Probably need to look at smoothing out this ground a little bit, because it... was that a tree we did? It looks tiny. Yeah, I probably need to do a bit of landscaping down there and smooth it all out. Right, so that's 4 trees in. I think I did 5. I'm not entirely sure though. I'll just go and have a quick look. Oh yeah, there it is. One of those aspens. Right, so we'll just check. I think the trigger's around here. There we go. So we've got 10,500 litres of wood again. Oh, and we've got another pallet spawned. So we'll pick that one up. And we'll head over to the piano shop. Right, so I've just, on my way up, I thought I would just come and look at some houses, see if I can find any more collectibles. Because up there is the tower. That's where we got to coming down the street, coming like this way. So I thought, as soon as I'm heading up there, I'll check this. And I've just come to this house. I've just turned off that road there. That's like past the dealership. And I just turned up this sort of street that comes between all these houses. And I checked this garden. And look at this, just sat here. Quite tricky to see. So I don't know how hard it's going to be to find them all. I mean, if they're doing stuff like that. If it wasn't actually growing anything, then perhaps it would have been easier to see. But with the crops in the ground, it was I just spotted it as I ran past it. So I'll just continue up the street, and if I come across any more, I'll cut back in and show you where they're at. Right, so the second one I found, this is the fire station. I did check previously, I think, the fire station, but I just had a quick run around it. So just up the house up from the fire station here. Again, tucked away in the sort of bedding plant. There's another one. Okay, so now I'm here at the piano shop. So I think the trigger is somewhere around here. Alright, so there we go. So 4 pallets are going in. So they've been sold. So have I done that right? Yeah, okay. So there's 4,000 planks in the piano manufacturer here, and it's saying it's at 0%. So, I mean, I could just try and sell a lot. I don't know what will happen, how many it'll need. Maybe it'll just continuously make the pianos. I don't know. But I think I checked all these houses actually. But what I'll do off camera, I'll just go and have a quick run around just in case. And then I'll come back to you either at the farm or at the next collectible. Right, so the shop across the road here, the supermarket it looks like, if you just come into this little bit at the side here, there's one at the back of the sort of patio area. But I think that's all I can see so far, so we'll just carry on up the road and I'll see you back at the farm. Right, so I was just on the way back to the farm and I just turned off the road heading down this little lane, and I was just checking as I drove past the houses and I saw this one here. I mean, the amount of times I've seen these flower pots from a distance and thought they were a collectible, you know, I lost count now. So let's just have a quick check around these houses. Although I thought I had checked this one actually. And that's our preserve, is it? So I'll just check over here because I keep looking in these thinking this is where you're going to find one, and I haven't yet. And then I also like to look in a well. I keep thinking there'll be one sat in the well. And now I've got to check all these flower beds because there's been a couple in flower beds. So I don't know what this place is here. It's obviously a sell point of something, so I'm just going to have a quick look around. So I have a feeling I've been here as well. No way. So I just saw this glinting through here, and that's tiny in comparison to the others. Right, so there's another one. I can't remember what this place is. I could just look on the map, but let's see if we can figure it out. Well, we definitely can't figure it out. There's no sign on it. Oh, it could be the animal dealer, looking at that. Okay, so that's more. So we're actually up to $70,000 now, which is... shouldn't be dollars, that should be euros. Let's just get that right. Okay, so that's it for collectibles now. I'll head back to the farm. We'll check on the weeding. Should be finished. And then we'll have a look at what we need to fertilise and if there's any contracts we can do. Right, so just looking at the map here. Field 45 is completely free of weeds now, but it's got absolutely no fertilisation apart from these little bits. So we'll get the Massey on the spreader, and we'll get a cosplay set up for doing that as well. I probably should have brought back some more fertiliser while I had the trailer out. But they are small fields, so I think we'll have enough to do this one at least. So again, I'll just set courseplay up for it. At least this way, I know I'm not going to destroy the crops. 18 meters. I think we'll just do one headland. Away it goes. So we can also get field 72 fertilized. I could actually put like a pre-fertilization on 47 as well, getting in preparation. 52 is up to full. But let's have a quick look at contracts. I wonder if there's any fertilization contracts. Oh, there is quite a few actually. So field 60, that's going to get us 4,000. So let's accept that. It says you can use any type of fertilizer. And then field 87, again the same, any type. The harvesting contracts as well. So which field were we looking at opposite our... This field 90. Is there a harvesting there isn't. Oh well, that's a shame. But I mean there are these, but I don't know, the money is not actually that good. If there's one close by though, so what are our fields close by? So sort of 30 and 70s, 30s, 40s, 70s. So there's a couple here at 40. We could do 41, I suppose. So let's accept that. Probably just going to have to nudge these pallets of lime out the way. Right, so it's just this one across the road here, so I'll just drop the header trailer here. I have a feeling as well that the combine won't need emptied for this. And I think I have collect straw at contract, so I should be able to get the straw off this field as well. So field 42 is another contract that's right next to it. Oh, I already have 3 active contracts. Okay, so we might be able to do that one at the end. So we'll just create a job here. Field 41. So I think that's right. We'll do 1 headland. We can do sharp corners. There it goes. So if we just get into the field here, and we'll just take this trailer over and leave it at the side of the field, and then if it does get full or at the end of the contract, it can automatically unload into it. Right, so now I've dropped the trailer off, I'm going to go and get the baler and I'll make a start on baling up this straw. So it looks as though I'm going to have to move the trailer because it's got stuck, or it's blocking the path of the combine for its turn. So while the combine gets going to work, I'm just going to get to the store with this, and we'll get some more fertilizer put in it, and we'll set the worker off doing the rest of the contracts, and then we'll get back to the baling and get that contract finished off. Right, so I'll just pick up a couple of bags of fertilizer. And then we'll set off and get going at the first field. So I think for this field I'll just do course play but with no headlands. And with that away, we'll get back to doing our baling. Right, so for some reason, the combine stopped and didn't unload. Maybe it's a little bit far away from the field, I don't know. But I'll just go and get the trailer. Get the combine emptied. and I'll get back to doing these bales. Okay, so that's everything finished now in this field. There's only a few minor bits of straw to pick up, but it's not going to make a bale out of it. So I'll just get this unloaded into the trailer and we'll go and head up to the tipping point to finish the contract. So looking over here at the Massey, it's finished its contract. So we can collect on that one. And then the next one is up to field 87. So let's just set a destination for it, which is up here. And we'll see how it handles that. Right, so I'm just going to leave the baler in the field for now. Although I could just finish this little bit off, couldn't I? Why not? Say we're not going to make another bale out of it. But we've got quite a few straw bales, so even just selling them, it's a good bit of profit. I think we've got about 6 or 7 back at the farm, which is good enough for what we'll ever need, or any of my current plans. So where do we need to take this to? So we've got to take it to the grain mill, which I don't know if that's been shown. Okay, so the grain mill down here. That's fairly easy to get to. There's our Massey on its way to the next contract. Right, so hopefully this is the right grain mill. I couldn't see any others on the map, but I'll just give a quick sort of check as soon as I see some coming out. Don't know if any actually left there. Okay, we've got the right grain mill. Like I say, I don't think there's more than one. And we made just over 1,200 euros in extra crop. So let's go back to the contracts menu, and that one's completed. So we made nearly 4,000 off that contract, which is okay. Right, so I'll head back to the farm. And what I'll actually do while I'm here, let's just set the Massey off doing this field. So we'll just use the same settings. And away it goes. Right, so that's everything back now, apart from the fertilizer, which we're still waiting to finish. So as soon as that's finished, I'll get the contract accepted, and then I'll just need to put everything away, get the yard tidied up a bit, ready for the next episode. So I think next episode, just looking at it, we'll have to get these 2 fields up to the full fertilization, and then that's all our crops done until the canola's ready. And we'll probably go and check on our piano production and sawmill production as well. See if we can make any more from that. Get some more collectibles, and I think we'll be in good shape for the rest of the year. So thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Say, get in the comments any ideas for what you think I should do. If you've seen any collectibles that I've missed, let me know where they are. Or if you know where any collectibles are on the map, just let me know and I'll go and find them. So see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye for now.